Good afternoon, everybody. It's Coda back here from Amazing ATS. We are back on the 1.29 beta, and we do have some mods activated today. So we do have a light pack installed. We've got Creech Bombs, 2.7 sounds. We've got some skins, the Alcoa Rim Pack, and right now we are sitting here in Phoenix at Phoenix Freight, and we do have another new trailer. And let's take a look at this job today. We've got a live trailer going from Phoenix Freight going to Chems in Oxnard. So again, this is very similar to the previous takers, just this one here is for Y. And pretty much let's hop into the truck and get going. We've got a Detroit diesel underneath the hood today. And Iron Man, how is it going? And you're going to notice I do have the dashboard in from a previous 389 also. So it does change the lights a little bit to a purple. I think it actually looks pretty darn good. So let's go ahead and get this thing into gear and match the motor. Oh, one thing I did want to take a look at here also, before I go any further, is I do want to take a look at the GPS and see if there is a way to change that. They had mentioned about different routes and things like that, and so I want to take a look here and see if there is any way to change the GPS on this. Oh, there it is. So we got best, shortest, and we've got small roads. So I'm going to change this over to shortest and take a look and see what we have for a difference. Alright, so that's the shortest route. And let me hop back over and take a look at the best route, and then we'll take a look. King of Kings, how's it going? And thank you so much for that host. I appreciate it. So it's pretty much the same way between best and shortest right now. So we're not going to worry about it here on this run. So let's continue on our trip here. And the light pack that I am currently running, it does allow for different headlight options and things like that. So I've got some 351 headlights on the 389 today, and of course we've got brows on those also. So as we're waiting here for traffic, I'm going to swing this around. So you'll see it. I don't got the regular 389 headlights on here. I do got the 351s. And so nice of those drivers to wait for me. So that road that I did point out the other day, they did add a road that goes through Death Valley in addition to the Arizona 93, the 101, and the 15 extensions. Right now, most of the map mods are not going to be working, so I don't have those in. I just threw in some of the additional mods that I do have. Creech Bombs 2.7 sounds. We've got some lighting, and then also the SCS extra truck parts, which I am using on this truck, do work with the 1.29 beta. How much longer they are going to work, that I could not tell you. Work is so overrated. So SCS did release another beta update. Apparently they've reworked some of the weather parts of the game with in reference to the rain. So we're going to take a look here and see what happens. And the AI is just as stupid as ever. Oh, I actually do like how this truck turned out. So what's under the hood today, guys, is a Detroit Diesel Series 60, 585 horsepower. Venka, how's it going? I am doing awesome today. Glad you can join us here on the stream. Hope your Tuesday is going well also. apparently also SCS did some improvement to the FPS in the game as also, so it's should not be bogging down as much. So right now I do have an FPS counter up in my upper left hand corner from Steam. I am showing around 75 to 80 FPS right now. We're going to take a look once we get into a city of what that drops down to. And also, we do have some sound mods in. We do have Creech Bomb's 2.7 sounds, and also Coyote's air brakes and the parking brake sounds. So those have not been broken as of yet. And that micro stuttering that I had before when streaming is actually disappeared. So it looks like I mentioned it before. They have worked on the auto saves, which no longer are causing that micro stutter. And definitely once this New Mexico DLC gets released, I will be streaming it. I will be getting it on day one. I've got this one modded Venka, but I absolutely do love it. Probably once New Mexico is released and I get through the state doing a whole bunch of external contracts to show off everything, yeah, we'll definitely do some convoying. Yeah, but I so was not expecting with the dashboard mod that I have in for the 389 to actually change the dials to pink and red. But actually, I do really enjoy the look of that. It's very different. And the trailer that is behind me is another new trailer that SCS did add. It is a tank version, of course, very similar to the chemical tankers that are already in the game, except this one is hauling wise. So let me hop to that outside view once again so I can show that off to you guys that we're getting into daylight. Yaguz Turin, thank you so much for that subscribe. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope I did not butcher your name. One thing that they also did add is a new strobe. So you're going to see a bunch of new lights on the police vehicles and then also the fire truck. That is more than likely was added for the random events once they get turned on. I mean, I realize they don't want to give away too much on New Mexico, so they may not even add those into the beta, but it would be nice just to see one. Oh, Shane, yes, this is the stock SCS 389. I am running on the 1.29 beta. I have added in some mods, specifically Creech Bomb's 2.7 sounds, the SCS extra truck parts, and the light pack version 1.5, and I do have the Alcoa rim pack added in also. And then I do have a dashboard mod in, so the colors on the dash are going to be a little bit different from what you're normally going to see. And basically I did add a bunch of lights to this because I do want to see how much the lights are going to affect performance. In 1.28 I definitely do notice a decrease in performance when adding so many lights. So I do have the truck decked out today just to make sure what I'm going to be seeing FPS wise. And CD, how's it going? Hopefully your day at school isn't too bad. And here we are coming up to the new I-15 interchange here on I-10. So this is definitely different from the way it was before. Now I wonder, since we're going to Oxnard, is this going to throw us through that little town, or is it going to have us go underneath the overpass and go up and hit I-5? As they did apparently work on the GPS, so let's take a look. They did fix it, so it does have us going underneath the overpasses up to the 5. Yeah, so we're here going through Los Angeles, looking at my FPS counter. I am flopping anywhere between 65 and 69, so definitely a huge boost to performance. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. And there we are, showing off another one of the new trailers. One thing I'd really like SES to do is throw out at least an accessory pack or a tuning pack for both the W900 and the 389. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, my shifter had a little problem there. Oh, there's a new sign for the Korean War Veterans Memorial Highway. That definitely was not there before. Oh, I'm probably going to stream for a little bit, then eat dinner, take care of a couple of other things in real life, and probably will be back streaming again this evening. That is tentative, of course. My real life does come first, so I'm not going to drop that just to get on here and stream, but as it looks right now, I don't have anything going on this evening, so I should be back around, I would say, maybe 6 to 7 o'clock Eastern time, which is, I'm on the East Coast, so go ahead and adjust that to your local time zones. Ortho, this is not. It's only available on PC. Alright, and I believe from here, if we take a load over to Las Vegas, we should be able to, or up to Tonopah, we should be able to go up here along the road going through Death Valley. So that is what we are going to be looking for. And Joker, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Alright, so let's look for Tonopah. Well, we can definitely... It's not going to have us go through there, but we can always bypass that so we can go through there also. And just take a look at what else that we have here. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this load up to Tonopah, and we're going to cut across through the road in Death Valley also. Well, I'll tell you, Iron Man, I am cheating a little bit. Let me go ahead and turn something off for you guys. Now, the picture might get a little fuzzy, but it will give you a difference here. I'm using what's called Sweet FX right now, which is not, it's kind of a graphics mod, but it's based on client side. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and you definitely will see a difference. Alright, you notice how the colors are still, even, I just turned that off, so the colors are still washed out a little bit. What the Sweet FX does is actually brings the colors a little more vibrant and takes away the desaturation. Alright, CD, have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you later on. Well, here I thought I was picking up an Oxnard. Apparently I'm not. 'Cause I do know there's a Sunshine Crops. Oh, it's on the wrong side. Duh. And I totally forgot this base map with all the mods that I've been running recently. And my shifter just acted up again. And yes, that just confirmed it, Iron Man. I am still part of the Stahl Brothers. Alright, we're going to change this over here to small roads on the GPS, and this should take us through Death Valley, but we're going to take a look at the map and find out. Up, yes it did. Look at that, and we're going to go up through Death Valley. So let's hop back into the truck and get going. And once we get up to Death Valley, I am going to show you guys a nifty little feature that they did put in there that is quite different from anything that you've seen before. You may have already seen it, but I definitely want to show it off on my stream also. Thank you there, Mr. Bus Driver. I do not, Venka. And I'm hoping it's still going to be daylight when we get up to Death Valley, because of course at nighttime you really can't see anything. If I could get by this dreaded AI, that would be even better. That is called a mod, Dave. It's on the Steam Workshop, and it's Mirrors in the Corner, I believe is what it's called. Don't quote me on the exact name, but if you search for Mirrors in a corner, Mirrors in Top Corner, you should be able to find it. And thank you so much for that subscribe, Dave. I appreciate it. You are quite welcome. And no, you don't, Chief. It just pops up that you are fined. But I currently have fines disabled. Oops. Yep. I guess you can't knock down those big signs anymore. And it looks like I may be stuck here because this AI is stupid. And we'll fix that really quickly. Not that I know of, unless you know how to create a mod or edit a mod. I have not run across that yet. There may be one out there, but don't quote me on it. And yes, the trailer is more sensitive to running into things. Just hitting that sign did cause damage. Yeah, that crash, you do take damage. If you crash into another truck, you are fined, but again, I have vehicle offenses off, so even if I was to crash another truck or a car, I would not get fined for it. And I do have the fatigue simulation off as well, to where it would show like you would be getting tired. But again, with streaming and having to do that, it's a kind of a royal pain in the butt, so I do have that disabled. I don't play Euro Truck that much, Venka, so definitely ATS. I have the dev console enabled, so what I did was I just hit 0, move forward out of the other truck's way, and just hit F9, and then basically I just teleported myself a little forward is what I did. Oh no, there's no problem asking questions at all, Dave. And 97 degrees in Death Valley? And that sounds about right. Maybe for a cool day. Now if it jumps to 120, I'd definitely believe that better. using a mod for that actually, Chief. Now if I could actually shift a truck, that would be even better. Oh, I definitely could not imagine bringing a heavy haul this way. It is very twisty-turny and some steep grades. We're going to get up over here to the rest area so I can see, well, show you guys what SCS has done. Oh, that is on my list of things to get, Dave. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to wait here for a little bit. Cars constantly come and go out of here. So, and even trucks also. So we're just going to give this a few minutes and we'll see if you guys notice anything different. And Mr. Selfie Guy there. Now watch, it's probably not going to happen because I'm sitting here. But actually, the AI, I'm just going to tell you guys, the AI does park themselves here also, both trucks and cars. So any of the open spots here along the railing, cars will park at, and I think I might have pulled into one of the spots a truck will, but we're going to see if any of them are going to pull in here and park. And it looks like we have a truck pulling in now, so, well, I thought so. I was wrong. Damn, I makes it look like they're pulling in here and then they don't. And I can almost bet because I'm sitting here, you guys are not going to get to see this. Hey, look at me. Oh my god, and then they put a pear on there trying to mimic an Apple iPhone. So what do we call that? An iPair? And just figures. Get up here during the daylight and not gonna see a car park themselves. Oh well. There are a couple, Dave. If you do get tired of the base map, there is Coast to Coast version 2.2. That is one that I do recommend. Some of the truck mods, if they're a little more optimized, Viper 2's 389 is really good if you like a really customized truck. But in my experience with that, the more lights you add to it, the worse your graphics performance does get. So, I mean, there is give and take to it. And for realism, I don't have them in now, but I have the Real Companies mod and Real Gas Stations. So basically that changes Walmart to Walmart. Will change Charged into Best Buy. Sunshine Farms will go to like John Deere or something like that. The winery, Darshel Uzao, however you say that here, is renamed to ENG Gallo. None that I would recommend. Some of them are all right, but a lot of them just cause. How do you even say this nicely? Is the AI is more stupid with traffic mods than in the base game. One mod I do always recommend is either longer yellow lights or better traffic lights. Both of those will change the traffic light sequences. The yellow lights are only like 2 seconds long. It will change them to 4.5. Now, for the AI traffic, I don't put anything in for those, but for other vehicles and things like that, definitely Jazzy Cat. I just wish that SCS right now would add at least 1 or 2 more trucks. The ones that I would hope for if they do get licensing is, of course, the 2018 Volvos, a Mack Anthem, and we do need one from Freightliner, so the 2018 Cascadia. Now, come on, AI, I can't match the motor if you're sitting only here doing 47. Absolutely ridiculous, and they said that they fixed it. Apparently not, if they cannot drive the speed limit. how's it going, Little Fire? I am in single player right now. I probably won't be doing any multiplayer until New Mexico comes out. Whoops, I didn't cut that enough. Alright, and I have completely and totally forgotten how to back one of these things up. Not that I want to, but I'm doing this the cheating way. Yep, and every little bump to the trailer does cause damage now. Alright, and actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this back to this rest area along here, and then I'm going to dev console out to there, so see if we can get to show you guys any of those cars parking. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see that if they're doing it at night or not. My guess is going to be no, since this is the middle of the night. Oh, look at that. Nice little small detail I did not see before on that vehicle. You can actually see the alarm on it. And Mr. Selfie Guy is gone. Okay, we've got a truck pulling in here. Let's take a look. Is he just going to go around, or is he actually going to park? Nope, it looks like he is going to be parking. Yeah, so there you guys go. The AI is now parking themselves in 1.29. Alright, let's take a look what else we got here going out of at least Tonopah. Any triples? No triples, but let's go ahead and take this doubles there over to Eli. So again, whatever they did, the optimization on the game right now is absolutely fantastic. And basically before I was running 60, 70 frames, right around in there. I'd say a good average was 65. Right now I'm running 80 and plus in the desert, so I definitely cannot complain too much at all. If they ever do get the game up to DX11, there is going to be a huge, huge boost. So we get up here into Eli. Of course, I've got to get myself some go-go juice before the next load. But we're going to try to get a load going back down towards Arizona. So I'm thinking right now either Phoenix or Tucson. I definitely want to hit that new stretch of 93 once again coming from the north. And Smokey Bear tried to brake check me. How dare he? And do that again, they're gonna get a Peterbilt tattoo on their ass. My shifter is so acting up today, I might need to plug it back in again. Alright, that will work, and that definitely does have us going down the new part of Arizona 93, or US 93. I need to change this GPS option. I've still got it on small roads. Oops, bad coda pulling out there in traffic and almost nailing a bus. Yeah, just a wee little tiny bit. I appreciate that, King. Now I'm curious. So give me 1 second here, guys, because I want to see what the new strobes look like that they have. So I'm gonna kind of make myself get a ticket. I'm only driving like a maniac because I do want to see what the new strobes look like. So I need to find me a cop car. Here's one. Oh, and totally wiped out the cop too. That was awesome. And it nearly didn't make my turn either. Oh wow, just hitting that cop car, 11% damage. Holy shnikes. And hopefully the next time we'll have a cop coming towards me, not in my mirrors, so you guys can see it better as well. If there's a car coming up over this hill, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I totally saw that coming too. Holy moly. Way to go, Coda. How's it going, RK? How's it going, Andy? Welcome to the stream today, and I'm kind of just screwing around right now, trying to show off the strobes, so I definitely do apologize for the really horrendous driving. Yeah, this load is like totally wasted. I'm gonna get it most of the way down to Phoenix, but I'm probably just gonna drop it there, either that or deliver it and like get no money. That didn't cause as much damage as what I thought it was going to. And RK, work is so overrated. Alright, and it looks like I do not have 8th gear either, so let's see what we got, what we can do with 7 high. Alright, I got 8 low, I just lost 8 high. La 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 la. No, I am not doing this. You guys are not seeing anything. Well, I got another ticket, but I didn't see the cop, and you guys didn't see any strobes. And how about that? There's a Caddywhack Escalade in front of us. past the Smokey Bear on the other side, but he never gave me a ticket. How's it going, Rohan? Great to see you again. It looks like we may need to stop here in Kingman and get this truck repaired so I can try to get you guys to at least see the strobe, well, the new strobes. Definitely having the truck shut off and the Jake come on is not a good thing. And yes, I know I am over revving this. That's because I do not have 8 high. And we're going to go to the emergency passing lane. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that's what I get for driving like an idiot. And that's a definite Crown Vic in front of us. I'm trying to read what that says on there, but I definitely didn't make it out. Yeah, I'm trying to show off the new strobes, Rohan, so definitely disregard that really bad driving. Gonna give me another one too? Yes, it will. The lights on top of the police cars. They've got new strobe models, and I did catch one of them, but it was in the rear view mirror. Now, Lucas, I did drive in real life. I was driving like a maniac, to show off some of the other features of the strobe lights here in the 129 beta. If you want me to drive sensibly, I definitely will. The dashboard of what you're seeing there in the middle, that's from that is a mod, but the dashboard did change on the 389. It looks the same as before, except the colors are now orange for the dials. Oh yes, SCS has really optimized the game, and I will be streaming New Mexico on day 1. I still have my CDL in case I ever need it, but for the time being, I do not drive any longer. Sometime in November, more than likely. That one's easy because I help take care of my mom. Yeah, this is the new part from Kingman down to Phoenix, the new part of US 93. Oh, I've drove several, W900, 389, well, not a 389, 379, Volvo Freightliner FLD 120, I've driven a Century. I've driven a Mac or two also. Well, there's actually a couple that I would like to see. The new Mac Anthem, the 2018 Cascadia, and then also the Volvo VNLs. Take care, Rohan. Alright, if the AA wants to wait for me, I'm gonna go. And alright guys, I'm going to cut it right here for now. I've got to go get some dinner, but I do want to thank you guys for watching and liking today. If you do like what you see, make sure that you are subscribed and click the bell for notifications of when I do go live. I will be back later on this evening. This is Coda from Amazing ATS. Have a good rest of your Tuesday afternoons.